Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, basically for a few years, we've had like a series going. We don't really do them anymore, where we have right tank, wrong gun. But this video is going to be a little bit different in the fact that we're going to do right tank, wrong turret, because we're going to have a fantastic tank, a really, really good tank, just with an absolutely shocking turret that makes the tank look absolutely shockingly shit. Of course, we are looking at the ARL in tier 6. Now, again, absolutely brilliant tank when this tank is fully upgraded. One of the best tier 6 tanks in the game, or one of the best tier 6 heavy tanks in the game. The ARL is brilliant. The armor, the DPM, the speed, amazing. Until you put this turret on. Of course, it looks stupid as well. I mean, just look at it. It looks absolutely hideous. What it should look like is this. So not this. Let's just put the turret on, and then we should be able to. It should look like this. Obviously, the turret looks completely different. But yeah, we're not going to play it like that. We are going to play it like this because it's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Just look at the size of it. It has no armor. It's massive. And it really is bad. Of course, because we are using this turret, we're also not going to be able to use the big tier 8 gun, which is fantastic. So we have to use the tier 7 gun, which is still not bad considering it's a tier 6 tank. But yeah, tier 6 tank with a tier 8 gun is really, really good. The DPM is really good. The aim time is not so good. The dispersion, not so good. Reload time is really good. Penetration is actually really good. The damage, again, is not bad. The gun depression is not bad. Actually pretty good. But overall, the tank is fantastic. And definitely, I recommend grinding for the ARL. But if you are grinding the ARL, honestly, just grind your free XP and use your free XP at least to get this turret and possibly the next gun or one of the next guns available. If you can get the tier 8 gun straight away using the free XP, then I would definitely recommend doing that. So we're going to get straight into a couple of games that we had that were really, really shocking, and we're going to show you what can happen if you do run the tank with this turret. I mean, just look how hideous it looks. If you see an ARL in the battlefield using sort of the better turret, the better gun, if you are playing tier 6 or tier 5 and you come up against it, then yeah, it's definitely a tank that you want to steer clear of for as long as possible. And if you have the opportunity to wipe out the ARL, then yeah, do make sure you kill the tank as soon as you can. But when you see it running this turret, you're like, oh, okay, that's going to be a little bit easy. And when you do run this turret, you're going to see just how awful it can be, because we're going to back up. We're still going to get shot no matter how far we're backing up. We're trying to back up even more. We don't get the shot on that VK. Let's back up. No one can see us here. Surely. Yeah, I'm completely wrong. They see me, that VK sees me, and I'm like, right, okay, let's just back up a little bit more. Let's just back up a little bit more because I don't want to die yet. And at the minute, I'm doing shocking and I'm still getting penetrated. I managed to get the one shot out, so I didn't quite do 0 damage, but yeah, I mean, if you're using the other tank, and even if, the other turret, even if he could see you, you would have got a bounce. You would have got a bounce. Of course, there are weak points in the other turret, but from that distance and you're angling, you would have got a bounce. But no one can miss this turret. No one at all. And even if you do think you are hull down, just look how big that hatch is on top. Nobody at all is going to miss that turret or that hatch. So yeah, it's not fun at all when you just get destroyed like we did. Of course, if you do run the turret, you want to see tier 5 as much as you possibly can, because if you start seeing tier 7 tanks using this turret, it is not going to go well for you. Doesn't mean you're going to lose, but it is not going to go too well for you at all. So we are up against tier 5s, luckily, and we've capped base C. There is someone capping base B, and everyone pretty much is around that D area. So I thought, okay, let's just flank around, see what we could do. I do have some support with the T14, the SU-85I, and let's try to destroy this M6 as much as possible. Apart from the turret, even using this gun, to be honest, yeah, we're going to use the APCR there to guarantee the pen, because I wasn't quite sure if we could penetrate him with that AP, and actually, yeah, I can penetrate him with AP, so that isn't too bad at all. So, yeah, we're going to destroy this guy pretty quickly. At least that's one tank down for the Reds, one tank down for us. We're just going to sit here and cap this base, because it will come in useful. Oh, hello, let's just take him out while we are there. And that is now 2 kills for us. So we've already done much better than we did the last game. But it is still a 5 versus 5. It's still going to be a difficult job. But I now really want to get behind this this angry Connor, because he's not the quickest of tanks, especially if he is moving forward. It is actually one of the slowest tanks in the game. However, if he's reversing, then it is a little bit quicker. And we're going to just get behind him along with our team. Can we use the HE? And in the end, we do get the kill. So 3 kills. It's now a 3 versus 2. And I'm like, you know what? I'm full hit points. I could easily win this game. Unless this guy starts penetrating me from positions I can't get him from. But it's a 2 versus 2. I'm going to ignore the Hellcat for now, because I don't want this Frosty to kill my guy. And then I'm on my own against 2 tanks. And all of a sudden, it makes it a lot more difficult. So I'm going to ignore, even though he does kill him, I was right to ignore the Hellcat. And even here, are we going to hide our turret? Is he going to be able to see us? Of freaking course. Of course he is, no problem whatsoever. So 871 damage, a 2 versus 1. I've still got the hit points to deal with this Hellcat. So at this point of the game, I'm like, you know what, we shouldn't have any issues at all getting the victory. So can I get the shot? Not quite. But yeah, it's... If you play this tank, if you've never played this tank before and you are grinding the line and you have to use this turret, you are soon going to get bored of the tank. And you're probably not going to like it and never going to want to play it. But honestly, guys, try to use your free XP if you've got some. You know, I bounce freaking HE. Yeah, if you just save up your XP, save up your free XP, and just try to skip the turret. At least skip the turret. I'm not asking to skip the guns, but just try your hardest to skip the turret, because it really is not fun at all. It's not fun. It's horrible. And it's a very bad experience. So there's my right tank wrong turret video. If you want to see any more right tank wrong turrets, let me know in the comments below which video you would like me to make on which tank. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.